And this is the springboard event, and it is a toughie right out of the gates. A 9-foot pole with a block on top that has to be severed. They're going to climb a ladder of 2 boards, cutting notches to insert the boards. Ben Carlson, Brad Kittle, Tristan Van Beek, and Mark Boquint. Keep a close eye on 1 on the left and 3. Ben Marshall on the left, Tristan Van Beek on 3.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Tristan Van Beek on 3 as a rookie broke the world record in Virginia Beach, I believe. And he just right out of the gates. But Ben Carlson had a big win in Macedon, New York, winning the springboard there. He's going to see if he can ride that wave of confidence into Devil's Backbone. 4-hit pocket is the minimum. 6 hits is about as much as you want to go, and you want to get up. As predicted, it is Carlson on the left. And that board is a beauty, slightly sloped uphill, giving him the spring off the back foot. Covered a massive pile of real estate over each swing. And now he's going to have to go to the backside and a couple more, and it's an awkward left-handed swing to sever the backside of the log off. So they're going to stay into about 90-95% of the work. Carlson knows he's in the lead right now. He has to just stay focused. Some of the athletes go around too early, and it just haunts them in the backside. And Ben Carlson just incredibly comfortable. And Tristan Van Beek came out of nowhere. I'm watching Ben Carlson and Tristan Van Beek, despite a compromised board and that relaxed swing. I'm sorry, buddy. On stand 3, there's Tristan Van Beek.
Charlie's going, that's my daddy.
What a cut. I'm watching Ben Carlson. I kind of rode off Van Beek when I saw his top board sagging down, but Carlson wins the award for the best boards, but Ben Van Beek, just that relaxed, accurate swing. And keep going from Mark Boquint. He actually earned a position on the United States team heading to France in November as the one-man crosscut sawyer. Not for the springboard, though. He's at 350 pounds. He's worth giving him a break in the springboard. It really defies physics, putting a man that big up on a board, being held by a metal clip in a pocket that's only about 3.5 inches deep. But Mark Boquint, you see these logs up on the stage, the chopping logs. He single-bucked one of those in 7.5 seconds a few weeks ago. So Mark's best event still to come. Nevertheless, he's going to put the time and the practice into that springboard, getting ready for the steel. Timber Sports in 2025. Bradley Kittle just working on that top back. There he goes. So there's Mark Boquint. But Tristan Van Beek stealing the show. And there is a 3-minute time limit for safety and keep the show moving. And Bradley Kittle, well, he's still exhausted from those matches.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Now watch the beautiful technique of Mercier. Oh, a slight hang from Savage. I'm sorry, from Zach Brous. Walmsley is slightly. Mercier's running away with it. It could be J.P. Mercier, a breakout from Savage. But the win goes to J.P. Mercier. And there was some trouble. We saw a hang.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, don't count out Alex Miller all the way on stand 4. She has just been known to steal races lately when the eyes are not on her. And it is pure, just beautiful accuracy and power from Alex Miller. But the speed and the massive swing of Stephanie No is going to be very tough to beat. Colin Shepard, first to turn, about a half-hitch swing on the Canadian. Alex Miller has predicted right in there. Kelly Kerrigan has been winning races lately. Kerrigan on 2. Look at No on the left-hander, all the way to left hand. There she goes. Boy, she put a massive front in. Stephanie No. And she put a massive front in. I think it caught her off guard when that's block severed. For Stephanie, she went thinking there was 1 or 2 hits remaining. Colin Shepard taking second place. And that's a great place for Colin Shepard right now.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Watch the Grays all the way to the right on stand number 4. They would be potentially the type, but no, CC Jones and Brian Chucknick with the fist bumps. Boy, beautiful technique. They kept that saw level. And I'm not sure how often they cut to...
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Now watch Arden Cogar Jr., and he is recovering from a horrible accident a couple months ago. Compromised his ACL, but he is back on the job on a beautiful turn. A slight miss hit. But once he gets that chip out, he's going to be very tough to beat. This is Arden Cogar Jr. on your left. Bradshaw slightly reeling him in. If Jr. can get that bottom fiber severed, it's going to be Storm. No, Storm coming from behind. Yes, Alex Storm. Alex Storm stayed in the front. Took a lesson out of Stephanie Node's playbook. Stayed in the front, but a massive front end. And just reeled in the field in the backside. Alex Storm, give a wave, buddy.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
1, 2, it's a beautiful cut by Quigley. Oh, a slight hang. That's opened up the window for King. Lindsay down in the big wood right now. Amber's right with him. Martha pulling away from the field. It's going to be tied for second and third. King, followed by Down and Quigley. And then what looks to me like a tough log on 4. Amber down there.
You don't want to be on log 4.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Now keep an eye on that. Ben Nicey. He's opened up a 1-and-1, which removes his center chip, then creating this 2 up and 2 down pattern. An 8-hit front. We'll see if he did the job on stand 4. Ben Nicey glaring into that log. Adam Lefko right with him. Lefko just about 15 feet to the left of Nicely driving. Lefko driving. And Nicely as predicted. And Lefko, that far fiber just haunting him right there. There's Darby Hand. Great job for Darby Hand. And just some simple mistakes, and sometimes that's all it is. Adam Lefko, he's looking at that block, and some of the best athletes are the ones that take that extra moment on stage, analyze the block, analyze what can sometimes be just a crime scene out there.
You're good. There you go, Matt.
Who's going to rewrap that tether here? It's a throwaway starter cord direct drive, so there is no recoil.
Attaboy, baby.
Put under decompressions the tether to keep their starter cord in their zone.
Here you go, Sling.
High
Let's
pressure,
go.
high pressure chain oiler to cool the chain.
Hand on the 1.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Way to go, Maddie. Let's go.
Well, to the wood race, Matt Cogar was in the wood for the 11-inch block on top. Here we go.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
It's going to be a showdown here of the Mats. Matt Slingle and Matt Cogar. A slight stick from Cogar, giving Matt Sling a 1-2-3 hit advantage on Cogar. Cogar on 1, reeling him in. If Cogar gets a top pocket in, he's going to be tough to beat. Gavin Brumbaugh right behind him. Slingerland running into trouble. A bit of a situation here from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Matt Slingerland. Here comes Matt Cogar from Grafton, West Virginia. And they're going to go hit for hit. Matt Slingerland. Cogar does not like that board. And Matt Cogar, this is very rare. Matt Cogar does not like that. And if that board gives out, you're looking at a 250-pound athlete coming down. Matt Slingerland looking to go 2 for 2. He's winning the hot saw at a low 4.2 seconds. Slingerland, this massive chop on the backside. Look at Slingerland. And let's go. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And Matt Cogar. That may be a first for Matt Cogar. In the meantime, he's going to work on some just beautiful chopping technique. And let's keep going. Keep cheering on for Gavin Brumbaugh and Hunter Waite. Gavin's got a beautiful cut going on down there. Beautiful pockets. And Matt Slingerland, he may have heard something. Matt Cogar. Matt Cogar may have just heard that pole break loose and said, I do not want to be coming down. So we're going to call that a smart move from Matt Cogar. And we're also thinking Matt Cogar may have broke his axe, the way that axe just went into the ground. Not happy, and I don't blame him. So sometimes you can hit something in the log or in the poles, and it will just blow the edge off that axe. And you can see if a competitor lets the axe go into the dirt, the axe is done. So we're thinking Matt Cogar may have broke the blade off his $650 axe, but everybody's safe. That's the name of the game. But Matt Slingerland looking to go 2 for 2, leading the hot saw and now leading the springboard chop. There he goes down there on 3. Hunter.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll keep an eye on Mark Quinn. It won't take long. It only took him 7.5 seconds. And he is just smoking this off. Kittle went right with him, Bo Quinn. And Kittle right behind him. A great cut by Bradley Kittle. And Mark.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
A massive swing again from King. Hannah Quigley on one. Keep a close eye on Quigley. She's hunting the field down, a slight stick of the axe. And Martha King did so much training in Australia, Tasmania, New Zealand. And it is Hannah Quigley around first. Hannah Quigley with a 3-hit lead on Martha King. This is going to be a very, very tough race. A slight lead. And it is Quigley holding the lead. Here comes Martha King, though. How much work did she do in the front? Is it like Stephanie that she put a massive swing? Quigley driving. And it's going to be Martha King. Look at this. So only 3 hits behind is Hannah Quigley. So Quigley reeling in the champion Martha King, who says good job. And this is just a real tight field. It gets tighter every year. So great cuts between Chadsford, Pennsylvania, and Honeoye Falls, New York. And let's keep it going for Amber and Lindsay. And they got a couple tough logs out there. Sometimes, like Matt Cogar said, sometimes just not the right choice of axe today. But I have a feeling neither one of these athletes are going to throw their axes in the dirt, because Matt Cogar's a good axe grinder. He's going to go home and get back at those axes. But sometimes you just lose the end. There's Lindsay taking 3rd place. Let's keep it going for Amber. You could just hear that axe is just bouncing. It's not like in that white pine log today. And sometimes those bottom fibers it's tough to see them when you're standing on top of the log. You think they're gone, you think they're severed, and they're just hanging in there. And there it goes. With the Jack and Jill. Here we go. Jack and Jill.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Watch teams on 1 and 2. Look at JP and Stephanie on 1, smoking it off. Wow. That's like Matt Slingerland in the hot saw right there. With the high five.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
And watch Mel Lentz on 1. Koen Martin from Belgium on 3. Brandon Graves and Brian Chucknick. Koen Martin with the speed. Going to keep up with the accuracy of the veteran Mel Lentz on 1. As predicted, it is Koen Martin around. Boy, it's standing a little loose. He's settling in now. Got the big one out. And he is free to fly. He's established a beautiful scarf. Driving a ton of wood. Got the top and the bottom. Koen Martin. And the fist pump. Absolutely, buddy. It came a long way. And we're thinking 25.58. Just fell to the man from Belgium, Koen Martin. We're going to get an interview with Koen as soon as Mel Lentz and Brandon Graves drive off those tough white pine logs today. And we're going to see if I can grab that time. If single buck. Alicia Lentz, CC Jones, Emily Brown, Samantha Graves.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Keep an eye on Samantha Graves all the way over on stand number 4. And Samantha Graves is in the big wood right now. A slight hang from Lentz. Emily Brown. Emily on 3 is going to be very close. It's going to be between Emily and Samantha Graves. It is Emily Brown with the win. I love it. Great job. Well, Graves had a big lead. She hit the big wood in the middle, and Emily Brown just took over, and that is just, sometimes it just comes down to slight technical.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Watch Arden Cogar Jr. on the left. He had a little bit of trouble in the underhand. Didn't want to come off. He's going to try to make up some time in this standing block, take it back. Look at this again. Alex Storm. Alex Storm just riding this wave of confidence. He's got a beautiful log. He's got a lot of wood on the far side. If he can just hang that axe over, he's going to win this heat. But it's Junior on 1. Arden Cogar Jr. on 1. And I don't even think, I'm going to give it a lot of credit. That's not a great log he's got on stand number 1. Sometimes you can just see the way the lathe turned the log, and Arden Jr., his...
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
That is... Somewhere I have written down what to call at an event like this, and I can't find it anywhere. How did
3, 2, 1, go!
I'll keep a close eye on Adam Lethgo. He is on stand number 3. We got Alec Parsons, Darby Hand, Lethgo, and Ben Nicely. Don't count out Ben Nicely down there. That log a little sticky, and it's not liking the edge on Lethgo's axe. He's got it. That edge was just grabbing on. Not the best board in the world. Again, it's still 60 seconds is the time to beat. Lethgo's still on the prowl to take that time down. Matt Slingerland had a beautiful board set. And just a compromise heading south a little bit is Lethgo. Darby Hand's got a beautiful board set. Look at Ben Nicely down there. Massive swing of Ben Nicely. And right around in the 50-second range is Adam Lethgo around on the backside already. So it's going to be between Lethgo and Ben and Nicely. Lethgo got the front, then middle, and the far wood broke. And you can see he's not happy with the wood that board set. Sometimes the pocket just is not deep enough. You can get the pocket about a ½ inch deeper. That board will sit about 6 inches higher, allow you to use the back leg. There goes Ben Nicely. Let's keep it going for Alec Parsons. And Darby Hand.
Come on, you gotta Darby, let's go. Move the axe, move it. That far wood.
This is such a tough event right out of the gates. Coming out of the break. Darby Hand. He's a real strong athlete on the backhand, that awkward backhand. And Darby just incredibly powerful. Alec Parsons slicing it off. It's totally legal. Come down at a wicked steep slope. And just slice right down the fibers of that white pine. Let's send him to take a chip up here.
Yes.
And Matt Slingerland wiping his brow, saying, I'm pretty sure that 60-second, 1 minute time is going to hold. And if it does, there you go.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
It looks like a great stall, and a slight hang from Matt Cogar. Matt Slingerland into the big wood. And he's going in. Here comes Matt Cogar, though. Matt Cogar reeling him in. Matt Cogar. Matt Cogar with a hang on the top. Boy, I'd like to see where he would have come off without...
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
That's our third heat of the women's underhand. Alicia Lentz on the left. Cece Jones on 2. Emily Brown and Samantha Graves. Samantha Graves on 4 out of Victor, New York. She has to be the favorite in this heat. She holds the world record in the standing block chop, that vertical block you see set up on the stage. But this is the underhand. It is tough, but looks like she has a nice log. And if Graves gets that big, stubborn chip out of the way, there it goes. She's going to be off and running. Around 30 seconds is the time to beat Stephanie No from Canada. Her time is going to be very hard to beat, but potentially, and oh, that's just a stubborn log. There it goes, Samantha Graves. Hunting down the Canadian. Right behind her, Alicia Lentz, 4th generation lumberjack athlete. Taking second in that heat. Let's keep going for Cece Jones, who had a great Jack and Jill today, and Emily Brown.
So keep your eyes on stand number 3.
To your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Clean starts for all of our teams. Blazing fast on stand 3. Right behind them. Stand 1, almost photo finish, stand 1 and 2. And then coming in 4th, Mike Slingen and Amber Drozart, which, again, it's the first time that team's ever cut together, and the fact that they were 2 strokes behind the leader.
To your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Big showdown. Look at Zach Browse on 2, Wamsley on 3, Sauvage and Mercier. You'd have to say statistically, it's Zach Browse right there, the man on stand number 2, and he worked so hard to put these tournaments on. Look at him, he's pulling the heel of the axe, and this is a technique a lot of athletes practice. 1, 2, 3, he's got to be happy with that, and around goes the hat. Great cut for Zach Browse. Anytime you can go 1, 2, 3, top, middle, bottom, and it comes off, you got to pat yourself on the back. That's a great time, and I smell an Oktoberfest in the future for Zach Browse after this show. Let's keep going for this tough field. Off goes Chris Sauvage. Wamsley's got a tough white pine log. JP Mercier says, I like Jack and Jill song a lot better than this. JP Mercier has got that top broken. And it's just a stubborn white pine log. And he's taught me some French swear words over the years. And we might hear 1 or 2 from JP, but there was a rule in steel timber sports that you can't swear in. Not Kerrigan, Shepard Miller.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
And Stephanie, we're going to see her, and now she's running that hole. Kelly Kerrigan looking good. Colin Shepard in the big woods. Stephanie Node. Now she's coming at it. Just such a strong, wow! Stephanie No on 1. That was awesome. And she's just absolutely found herself in the single buck. We've seen a lot of times early in the season, Stephanie has...
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Chasing down 21.54 is Mel Lentz on 1, Chucknick on 2. The Belgian Koen Martens on 3, Brandon Graves on 4. Mel Lentz won so many standing blocks over the years. He's got a tough one. Koen Martin around to the backside on 3. This is the Belgian. He's sitting in 2nd place in the underhand, attempting to drive a mountain of stubborn white pine. Yes, he's taking it off. Wow. An absolute glaring at that log as it rolls across the Devil's Backbone dock was Koen Martin. You're allowed to do that, buddy. Nothing wrong with glaring at the log. You just can't glare at the head judge or the timers or the announcer. Mel Lentz with a tough log. You can see it's a dry one. You can see the lathe marks, not smooth cuts. They're kind of dragging on the log, where the log didn't even want to be lathe cut. But Koen Martin...
Hands on the 1.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
the Bradshaw. Alex Storm shaking his head. Those cuts are fast, Alex. I mean, he's cutting fast. There's a little trouble with the start. 2, chasing down 1 minute flat.
Timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, 4 hits is the minimum, and it is not easy to do, but Caleb Graves says another day at the office. Let's punch this time card and get to work. And it just didn't get to the back of the pocket. And Matty Slingerland says, I could have cut faster, but he cut fast enough to put the pressure on this field that caused mistakes, opening up a massive door for Alex Storm here. Alex Storm's got a beautiful top pocket. Maybe he can slam that clip all the way to the back. Yeah, sometimes you have to tip the board up a little bit and then let that clip slide in, and then it just grabs up there, and the hundreds of pounds of pressure, about thousands on the end of that clip. And Caleb Graves still not liking that pull. And we heard Matt Cogar say earlier, you hear the fibers giving way under your feet, and it throws a little panic into you. And if you just get a little closer to the tree, it puts a little less leverage on, keeping it safe. In the meantime, Alex Storm has only about 1 or 2 hits in the back, and he's going to be getting around. And it won't take much. Alex Storm just over the 1 minute mark. Still a lot of prize money to be had. And he's fighting probably for about 2nd, 3rd, or 4th place right now. He can get those far fibers off Caleb Graves. A nice, beautiful, clean cut. He's just wishing that board cooperated. And that's the springboard. Alex Storm coming off on 1. And Caleb Graves. Oh, okay, we're going to check on Caleb. And we're all watching. It's not the fall, it's the axe coming down. So looks like he's all good. And we are.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now watch stand 2 and 4. Parsons versus Ben Nicely. Adam Lethgo. Adam Lethgo right in there. Oh, and a hang from Nicely. A hang from Lethgo. And Parsons taking full advantage. Alec Parsons. Smooth. Technical with speed and power. Now, hit it quickly and left. Martha King in the middle. And Amber Drossert down on 4. Keeping a close eye on 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hannah Quigley took a big win in Macedon, New York with a phenomenal technique in the standing block and working out with kettlebells to build up the strength, and an 8-hit front from Honey Lake Falls, New York. Hannah Quigley just glaring into the backside of that log. Did she do enough work in the front? And she's made the decision to put a couple more up, because here comes Chad Ford, Pennsylvania, but it's not going to be enough to beat Quigley. Hannah Quigley has just been coming into her own in the standing block. Couple hits behind is Martha King. But Quigley smiles all around on stand 1 with a massive 8-hit front. And we were just talking, I was talking with one of the Lumberjills earlier saying, if you're accurate, you don't have to have all the power in the world. The accuracy is enough. Let's keep going for Amber down there. Amber driving a tough log off. And it is the far, everybody say far, but it is Quigley with the strength and the accuracy. And she's
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
oh, a slight hang on 2. Watch this form on stand number 1. Oh, and they're off. A little foot slip from Matt Slingerland. Here we go. 1 and 2 is done, and they're looking at that log right now, and they are putting so much pressure. You can see the rakers are tearing. You can
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's Ben Carlson, massive swing, and this power from Mark Boquin on 2. Mark Boquin, he gets around first. Boy, they're going to have a tough time reeling him in. Ben Carlson not intimidated one bit. Ben Carlson hanging with Boquin. Boquin pulling away, though. Bo Quinn, oh yes, Bo Quinn had the presence of mind, two fibers in the lower half of the log, and he had to take that quick abbreviated swing, keeping it legal. And everyone is off, so Mark Bo Quinn. And I believe he'd be chasing down.
And number one stands to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
CC Jones on the right, beautiful transition into the upcut. And you can listen to the RPMs are crisp, consistent. And a little swagger on the follow through for CC Jones.
And number one stands to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Pacing 11-9. Oh, Samantha Graves having to go through the upcut again. Emily Brown on stand 3 there. And sometimes when things go bad, they just go bad in the stocks. Now, Samantha Graves, one of the best stock sawyers in that women's division, and sometimes the problems just compound.
Stands to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
That's about 12 inches of tough white pine. Watch on tube. Zach Browse, who's been in the groove lately. He put 3 massive hits around, and he's just glaring into that. Zach Browse has worked so hard this year to put on tournaments, to procure the logs, and he is just free to play it. If he just gets that far one up, Zach Browse says it is holding. He's got to reach. And Browse going, I had it. And sometimes it's just a toothpick of wood, a couple microfibers that hold those together. Mercier's got a tough log. Wamsley's coming off. Followed by Chris Savage. Chris Savage is driving those logs off. And here's JP Mercier. JP, let's keep it going. JP's got about 100 saws to refile this winter. So we're going to give him a break in the standing block. There you go. Mercier out of Saint Etienne, Quebec. Now we can go into the hot.
30 seconds.
Ignition switches on. Decompression, so important. The high pressure oiler system, so oil that 200 mile an hour chain speed.
No.
45 seconds.
Actually, I'm afraid to
Hands on the wood.
Stands to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, Mel led that.
Stands to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, about 4 hits minimum is the pocket to put in these tulip poplar poles, and you got to hit hard with accuracy. And most of the top springboarders will say a hard hit is an accurate hit. Coon Martin, boy, these are just the toughest tulip poplar poles we have seen in a while. They are stubborn. The axes don't seem to like to penetrate into them. You've got to get that pocket in deep to get the metal clip on the end of these boards to the back of the pocket. Coon Martin's figured it out. He says, I got it now. He's going to bore it in and pry that chip out. And there you go. Some of those chips can pinball around in the back of the pocket, and if that clip catches it, he'll come down, Coon Martin, and that is an absolute textbook board. Monstrous slope. Coon Martin coming way up with a lot of slope. Some athletes try to bore in
It'll
a
settle.
little straighter. But in this white pine,
There you go.
it's taking it today. Kuhn Martin, he's going to be in the money if he keeps going today. He's had a great day in the chopping events. 7-time Belgian champion on pole number 2. Brian Chucknick up there. His board's going high to the sky there, but full confidence. Kuhn Martin. Different sort of backhand, but it completely works. Kind of a hybrid style swing and a one more, and there it goes. So Belgian, absolutely a little air guitar there. And that is so much better than Cassandra's singing. Kuhn Martin, great job with the air guitar. Oh, now hang on. He's yelling at the timers already. He wants to know what the time is. All right, let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Firm white pine. Everybody thinks white pine is just that soft lumber. It is firm. And these athletes have had a tough weekend. I mean, Saturday started Friday evening with these massive standing block chops. A team event last night, and some of the athletes' hands are so blistered from entertaining the crowds, cutting those 20-inch logs, that they've just said, I'm going to keep my hands to fight another day, and they're tired. It's been a long, warm day. We still got another show after this. Men's single buck coming up next. There's Brandon Graves. Brandon Graves.
He's that close, Mike.
He's going to get that block. We're still waiting to see who's taking second place in this heat. Brandon Graves. That board just compromised a little. Off she goes. You're done, Brandon. Brian Chucknick. Great backhand. It's moving. You're not allowed to pry it off. Has to be severed with the leading edge of the blade. There we go. That's heat. That's springboard.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Good start for all the athletes. Caleb's struggling a little bit on stand 4, but keep your eyes on stands 1 and 2. It looks like a slight advantage to Arden Cogar Jr. And it'll be Arden Cogar Jr. a half a stroke ahead of Dave Jewett, 1 stroke ahead of Alex Storm, and 2 strokes ahead of Caleb Graves. So that was a very, very good close heat.
I counted the strokes when Mark Boakman, our current leader.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Loaded heat. Emily Brown so tough on 3. Samantha Graves. Look at that pace of Samantha Graves chasing down Hannah Quigley. And Graves in the front. Remember, it was Quigley that turned in 8 heats, in 8 hits. Emily Brown on 3. Emily Brown going after it. And she is going to be tough to beat. Samantha Graves drove a ton of wood. Wow. And Samantha Graves put a huge front end just driving that log off. Let's keep going for CC Jones and Alicia Lentz. Alicia Lentz on 1. Daughter of Melvin Lentz. Sister of Jason Lentz. There goes CC Jones. And there's just going to be about 1 or 2 more hits. And she's just hitting a little straight in. There it goes.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, look at the speed on stand number. Oh, I couldn't know. I didn't know what to call there. That's a dead heat. That might be one of the closest heats today.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Matt Cogar, Matt Slingerland going hit for hit. Absolute mirror images of each other on 1 and 2. And these logs are firm. Cogar around. Slingerland stayed in the front. And he may just be calling that a great move. Matt Cogar, as he's got beautiful slope. Look at this. Matt Cogar. A little redemption from the springboard chop. And there goes Matt Slingerland with it. Let's see if those fibers are off. And he says, yes, they are. Everyone's off in that heat, but Matt Cogar. And they were chasing down, I believe it was Zach Browse with a 20.9.
Hands on the wood.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Bergen on your right, the Canadian champion Stephanie No on the left. 16 inches of white pine. They only have 4 inches to make 2 complete. Oh, trouble for Stephanie. Kelly Carrion out of Connecticut's going to win that heat. Trouble on the upcut for Stephanie. And I tell you, it sounds like a...
Hands on the wood.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Now Colin Shutt on the left, Alex Miller on your right. Two of the best stock sawyers in the business. Shepard with the advantage. And Miller spogging it out. Great cut for Colin Shepard. And she's going to be in the money with, still one tough heat.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Tristan Van Beek, a phenomenal timing. Can he keep up with the strength of Bo Quinn? Look at the power of Ben Carlson throwing his whole body into it. And Bradley Kittle. Bradley Kittle's got a beautiful cut. As predicted, Van Beek with a 3-hit lead on the big mark, Bo Quinn. Van Beek stayed in the front. He's going to take one up near and come at it. Is it enough? I'm not sure. There's a lot of wood. And look at that, Ben Carlson on stand number 1. What an upset. Great cut for Ben Carlson. And what a way to rock into the end of September.
30 seconds. $45 seconds.
And I asked Zach about it, and it was like, yeah, it's good. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, he was moving.
Hands on the wood.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Zach Brouse is having a great day today, winning that heat on stand number 1. And he is just on fire. He's got a great shot on winning. Final show of the day here, Zach Brouse versus Brian Walmsley. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Gets the springboard jump. Zach Brouse and Brian Walmsley. 1 minute, the time to beat. Zach Brouse just getting that bottom pocket. Hey, Ted. Walmsley on your left. Got a beautiful bottom pocket. And Zach Brouse is being harassed by Matt Slingland's wife. To get that top board in, we gotta hurry. Meantime, Brian Walmsley, he's a big boy up there. He's got a nice board in this range. He said he's not sure he wants to get too far back on it. And there is so much tension on the metal clip at the end of these wooden boards. And it can peel these logs off, but it's holding for him. And what a way to end the show here. We got to give these guys earn the largest applause when Walmsley severs that log. Zach Brouse says, I got a good shot of winning the underhand today. I'm going to call it a day in the chopping events. Let's keep going for Brian Walmsley. He's gonna entertain us solo here in this springboard. Brian Walmsley getting the Attaboy Award for sticking it out in this downpour on his own in the springboard. And he is just focused on, you can hear him breathing, and does not want to have to do much in the back, so he's going to stay in the front side of that log, that backward swing on the awkward backside. Some of the athletes have no problem. Some of the athletes like, I'm going to just leave it to 3 or 4 hits in the back. And he's got a massive slice going down. Says, I don't need to put an up hit in to relieve that chip. And she's got to get the far fibers. We are going to give him the biggest applause of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for Brian Walmsley for sucking it up in the pouring rain.
Lightning in the back.
To North Timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
We'll keep an eye on Kuhn Martin there. He's got a great cut going on stand number 3. He is going to win this heat. He's going to be in the money. Great. No, it's Brandon Graves. Sorry, buddy. Brandon Graves on stand number 4. Boy, I thought Kuhn Martin had it. 5-5.
Stand to North Timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Watch Stephanie No on 1. A massive swing from Canada. Kelly Kerrigan right there. Colin Shepard. Colin Shepard unofficially in the lead, but Alex Miller could win this heat. She's got a huge front. Alex Miller down on stand number 4. Beautiful, relaxed swing. One of the most accurate athletes in the business. It's going to be close between Miller and Shepard. Shepard just grimacing, driving him in. Shepard, Miller going hit for hit. Could be Shepard. It's Miller on 4. And Colin Shepard has it moving. And there it goes. She's going to be in the money. Kelly Kerrigan's laughing on stand number 2. She knows there's a beverage in the near future for Kelly Kerrigan. And Stephanie Note, who smoked off the women's single buck earlier. She's had a great day. Let's give it up for all the women in the women's standing block chop. Winning the standing block chop.
Stand to North Timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Watch the team, the big guys on stand number 4. But I don't know, stand 3's gonna win it. Wow, what a cut. What a cut. And the rebel yell from stand 2, Bradley Kittle and Tristan Van Beek.
Stand to North Timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
The final here, the men's under, and keep your close eye on Ben Nicely. Down on stand number 4. He's had a great day of chopping today. Smoked off the standing block chop. Zach Brous watching closely, seeing if he's going to get a monster win in the underhand chop today. And I'm thinking he's in pretty good shape. Ben Nicely driving. Look at that. Wow, wait a minute. Everybody stand. Stick around. It's going to be tight for the winning time. There goes Darby Hand. Great cut. Great cut from Ben Nicely. And we are waiting. Adam Lefko. He's going to get a 15-second warm-up to complete this. 4 inches of wood, they're going to go down and up. And they're going after it.
Stand on the water. Stand to North Timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'd say 2 of the best U.S. stock stories right here. Flight advantage to King on the right. Quigley so tough on the upcut. Martha King chasing that 11-9. A great cut from both of them. He's down on 1. Number on 2.
To North Timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
This is a incredibly even heat. Amber on 2, slight advantage. I'll tell you what, this is in the money. Amber in the money on 2. Very fast. All right, men's standing block coming up. Matt Cogar, Matt Slingerland.
Stand to North Timber. 3, 2, 1.
Now, 21 seconds is the time to beat from Ben Nicely. Matt Cogar on a mission. That is a firm log. He's got about 3 beauties up. Matt Slingerland 1 hit ahead. And what a grudge match. Slingerland right with him. Matt Cogar is just glaring into that wood. He is driving with everything he has. And it's going to be like 2 or 3 hits behind is Matt Slingerland. And look at that beautiful front from Matt Cogar. Just flawless hits. Keep going for Gavin. Driving off. That's our final chopping event of the day. And we're going to see if Ben Nicey's time of 21.5 is going to fall. Matt Cogar rarely loses a standing block. All right, final heat of the day. This is the hot saw. These last second.
30 seconds.
Last second ritual here, wrapping the starter core, the decompressions, ignition on, your oiler on, throttle locked. Adrenaline and the heart is a pumping. And this is going to wrap up
45
Backbone
seconds.
Classic for 2024. Let's watch.
Hands on the wood.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Stand by. We have an active athlete still. Well, if I'd have to call that, I'd have to say Ben Carlson on the 1, sticking right with Bo Quinn.